articles about a collection of people that never ever decided to claim to be reggae revivalists or part of this group. There was never any intention or purpose or anything stated about what is this reggae revival, why is this reggae revival, who is this reggae revival, how is this reggae revival. So it was never given a personality, it was just named, and it didn't, mature into an identity of its own, which inherently makes it a very poor foundation to market anything because it is wide open to interpretation. And I mean, give thanks to the JTB for supporting these young ones and these young musicians and creators of all sorts. Big up on yourself, but everybody needs to take a more focused approach to what we're doing and why. Like, okay, just sponsor some concert for the sake of sponsoring it, like just for the sake of being able to have a feather banner or a lit sign somewhere. Cause don't go around the fact, how enough of these things work is production company A or artist B decide to put on a show, and them either make a call to them, link you on the inside at this tourist board or wherever, whoever the sponsor is, or them sending them proposal, and because JTB know this one individual will pull hundreds of thousands of people, them will just sponsor it. Enough of the time without any awareness for who is on this lineup. That's why them get themselves enough trouble sometimes with these artists come, No concern for the content, how it is curated. It's just a lineup, and it a go hype, and enough people are gonna come, and them are gonna say Jamaica in a pink letters and no say Jamaica Tourist Board was here. So there is more thought and focused intention to be invested on both sides. Because in the same way, me certain show, me a producer and sponsor, me now go look, If I had do something where I know is young people who probably under 18, I focus no Red Stripe or no Guineas now come sponsor my thing, Granted, them not supposed to want to do it either. But me knowing that is who I'm targeting, I'm not going to try to trick them. Just forget the sponsor money. And by right, me at that brand manager at Red Stripe, I go want to know exactly what is this product and what is the vision. What is the intention behind it for see? It's not just an opportunity to get my thing seen by a couple 100,000 people, but right now money is a driving force for a lot of things, and it have we distracted from what really matter.
There seems now to be a I don't know what to call it, like a new kind of Rasta or Ital, an essence that is commercial, that is purchasable, that is maybe what they're buying into, and I guess a new demographic that is buying. What do you think about who these new artists are appealing to, and what like I went to Chronic's show the other night, for example, and as I am there trying to find a park, I hear this woman outside, where so much brown people come from.
Yeah. It's funny because I was at that same show, and one of the things that stood out to me, apart from the fact that them rammed the place to a point where it was dangerous, I found it interesting, like how diverse the audience was. Elders, young people, like me see some old woman, full grey hair, them front and center, like I stand up in a thicker crowd where I would never even think about broaching, excited and ready. And me I say, wow, like it was really nice to see that very wide cross section of people there. So I think that is unique to Chronics though, because then you go to a show by somebody like Janai, and you're not going to see so much of the brown people, and you might not see so much of the young people. You're going to see the elders who come out for the jazz vibe, that her music sometimes have, or her very, very intricate lyrics and her very somber and captivating way of delivery. So even the new wave of artists, everybody have them different appeal, so the new, yeah, I mean, red, green and gold and mesh marinas and tams are coming back in style for brown people. Somehow, see Tommy Hilfiger just release a whole collection and a source of mesh marina. So if nothing else said that, Rasta kinda have a little uptown appeal again. Yeah, I mean Chronix is mostly to credit for that because he's managed to kinda reach a interestingly diverse cross section of people. But I think Rasta is and will always be more appealing to the ones inclined to introspection and asking themselves questions that are uncomfortable for most people, and who willing and prepared to acknowledge things about themselves that are uncomfortable for most people to acknowledge. Like the one them who say party and status quo and live life and be happy. Them they know nothing with no real Rasta who I say consciousness and meditation and introspection and constant self-improvement. Them think they work and more time them no fun. So they will always have a that culture, the Rastafari culture, will always appeal more to the person who is inclined, is a spiritual aspirant.
There seems to be, though, a lot of the young partygoers and so on who are latching on to the chronics and the protege and so on. Why do you think that is? Is it something about how they're marketed or who they are, or is it a change in the wave of Jamaica in general?
I think it has a lot to do about where they are seen. Like once upon a time, alright, you have a Jamaican musician, him get a thing in the Gleaner, you probably see him on a one show on your TV. But the internet now changed the whole game. You see Chronics and Protege face on Fader, which is a big American hip hop. So it's where they're seen. You see them on BB. The internet has really pushed the boundaries for where you can get and how far and how soon. So you find that, the information coming at from different channels, and that naturally going to open you up to different kind of person who getting them information from a different kind of place. And I mean, the music very poppy, like it's in keeping with, the song. Some of their songs are very much in keeping with that, or maybe the global trend of music is in keeping with reggae sound, which is also very debatable. but the sound cosmopolitan and it clean, and them have some songs were very light and catchy and them party, This girl keeps crying out, that easy for vibe too. So it will reach them, man.
What do you think that does to the message?
I mean, let's keep it real. Like if you're a child, right? The auntie who discipline you this second and then laugh with you that second when you keep up foolishness, you're gonna always push your boundaries with her. You see the auntie who want from she tell you stop one time and you see that look in her eye, if you violate again it's problem for you. You're not really going cross her. So for your message have a level of potency, it need to be a message every time you're putting out a message without unwavering. The most you do is find a wittier and more appealing way to drive home that one messenger. When your message move from when it aim to please a diverse audience, you find that you don't really have a message. You end up with moods, which is also fine. So the message come when the message come. Rasta na live on capture land. Kabaka the other day said, well done, Mr. Politician, man. I mean, I don't hear no politician even address that, which for me, like, I can't imagine myself being part of the governing body of the place where this artist come from and I don't address this thing. And them not say nothing about it, which also said to me, say them don't take we serious, Them have them eye on us, but another level of regard will take you seriously, which think you can actually do nothing. You can sing a little one tune, but I'm not really take it serious.
Yeah, because they still put them brand on it.
Yeah.
They still feel very comfortable to hang up them pink and white poster on it.
Say them now do them homework.
Do you think is that them no one just don't feel threatened, or that they're not actually listening?
That is a good question. I think by now know somebody tell them. So them hear, them know what go on. Them just don't take we serious. Them don't rate we. Cause them know we sing with one song and suffer under we quiet. We not burn them in our backyard. We not really got God knows go page them and say you want up to. At least not in any cohesive way that we really do nothing. Them know we tame, man. So them here, but them know we tame.
Do you think that the like the Chronics and the Kabaka and so on have Jamaican mass appeal?
Chronics, yes.
And
Kabaka also has the potential to, but a whole heap of people in a country where them not reach yet, and that is the true thing too. You see, when you have how much hundreds of thousands of likes on Facebook, it's easy to make you think that by now everybody pretty much know. But it deceiving. I have to be careful with that. So I think I still buck up on quite a few Chronics now. Pretty much everybody know Chronics. But you go in a belly or some country or some different kind of place and no.
but beyond no, like are people listening
To what them saying?
to what them saying or relating in the same way? Like a man in the heart of downtown would say relate to a cartel or something like that. But I guess what I
Sorry,
wonder
I
no
can't
go on.
answer this.
Yeah.